collective. An amazing week so far. It is currently Monday, February the 16th. I almost forgot the date, child, even though I wrote it quite a few times today. Nonetheless, collective, I hope I found y'all in good high vibrational energy, whoever you are, wherever you are on your path or on your journey. Remember, when you come across this message, there's no such thing as chances. God does not deal in chance. When you come across this message, it is a synchronicity. Even though it may not resonate with you at this present moment or even in your past, this could be a message that resonates with you in your future. This could be a message that I give out to some of you in the collective that make you aware of something in the future. But only take what resonates and leave what does not, as this is a general message. Don't cause confusion in your life by trying to make and force the message to fit. Okay, collective? The last thing that we want over here on this channel, this platform, or on our spiritual journeys and paths is more confusion and illusions, okay? We only want clear and concise messages, directions here. How to tap into that North Node energy, how to tap into that healing energy, how to connect to our higher selves, how to connect back to the Most High God Source. That's what we focus on. We point out the problems over here on this platform, and then we focus on solutions here. A lot of the time we find solutions by shared experiences here. I don't know everything and I don't claim to know everything. Matter of fact, I don't know a lot of things, okay, collective? But what I do know for a fact is myself, okay? And my connection with the Most High God Source. So I pray that if you are a returning watcher, viewer, or subscriber, or you're new to the channel, I pray that you can get to a state where I am, where if you're not sure about anything, you're sure about yourself, okay? Self-validation is hella, very heavy in the energy, okay? First card from the divine deck here. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy first with my prayers to the divine as well as my highest self. Divine of my highest good, Deva, Ashe, Ashe, of my highest good, ancestors of my highest good, spirit guides of my highest good, archangels of my highest good, highest self, Ashe, highest, Most High God Source, Ashe. Ashe to all those of the above aforementioned of my highest good and highest path. I call upon all those energies to come through and allow me to tap into your energy as I open my energy up to you to give out the divine messages to the collective as clear and concise as possible, as best as possible, to only confirm what it is that they already. Today I've been like a robot today, like speedy. Like the quicker I try to move, the more I mess up, but it's almost like Dash off The Incredibles, right? Sometimes my energy is like that. So I'm tripping over my words because I tend to talk fast. I talk faster than my thoughts, or my thoughts move faster than my words. It's one or the other. It just depends, collective. Okay, back to the energy. As I tap into the divine energy for the highest aspect, highest vibrational energy as possible for this message, for the collective read, I open my energy up to the energies of my highest good, high vibrational energies only. Only energies that operate and vibrate at this frequency or above are allowed in this space at this time. All others are required to leave. And I state and declare and demand that with the power and authority of my highest self and the Most High God Source. That rings better when I hold it in my hand. When it's on the table, it doesn't have such a long... the back of my head just tingle. Bro, I could be such a freaking dingbat sometimes. Okay. I'm trying to tiptoe around this because I don't want anybody's... Listen, collective. When we talking about divine unions here, okay, divine contracts and stuff, you know, you coming into connection with your divine counterparts, your kingdom spouses and stuff like that, we must also enter and understand that a lot of our kingdom spouses, for those of you that have one or that will unite with yours in this lifetime here, they are in, they typically when we come across them, they are in relationships, they are in marriages, okay? So, one thing, it is kind of a very sore subject here, a very thin line with these divine unions and stuff like that, because a lot of times we will find that even with ourselves, we were paired with karmic energies here, karmic twin flames, karmic soulmates. And when we come out of that, one will always wake up prior to the other. So when we close those karmic cycles with our karmic twin flames and soulmates, we're ready for our divine counterparts to come into connection with us. We're ready to meet our person that's on the same vibration with us, that's aligned with us. But a lot of times they are already in connections that happened well before you even became aware that you had a divine counterpart or a divine union or a kingdom spouse, okay? And they more than likely, not all the time, but they more than likely are with a karmic twin flame or soulmate, okay? So this is a very sensitive subject because we don't want. I've been hearing a lot of debate, especially on TikTok. I saw quite a few different videos and stuff, and I saw quite a few spiritualists, and they were saying like, "Oh, if you're married to somebody's twin flame or they're a divine counterpart or kingdom spouse, that's just too fucking bad because they're actually the ones that are married." And yes, you may be married with your person in the spiritual realm. Here, remind you what happens in the spiritual realm has yet to happen in the physical realm here. So to kind of say that is very insensitive, considering that people got married because they wanted to marry that person. Even if they're karmic, for whatever reason, they got married to that person, okay? Those people are married, right? And we don't want to be the ones that are like the breakers of home. We don't want to be the home wreckers, masculine or feminine. We don't want to say, oh, well, screw your marriage, screw your family, screw your relationship. We have a divine union counterpart, union, a contract. We don't want to say that. We have to be very sensitive with this subject here, okay? Because what I feel like that is in this energy is there is a particular marriage, or there are specific marriages here that have come into alignment. And these are, for a lot of you, or quite a few of you, this is your divine counterpart, your twin flame, or your kingdom spouse. Take it as it resonates. And they are in marriages, and they're awakening to the fact that you're already awakened, whomever I'm reading for. And so they're coming into their state of awakening, right? And so they're realizing that the person that they've been in a relationship with for a long term, that they have children with, that they have a family with, or that they're married to, is their karmic soulmate or twin flame. And they're coming to the realization that their real person that is in full alignment with them, that completes them in their totality, in your totality, is somewhere out there, okay? And these people are, even if they don't know that that's what it is, this portion of them has been activated here. But we don't want to, because this is what I'm getting, like praying, right? I pray for my person. I pray for my person. I pray, please bring my person to me. Be careful of the things that we pray for, right? Because we don't want to we don't want to intervene with people's marriages that they've had. They're connected in. We don't want to intervene in that way where a person leaves a marriage prematurely here because we pray, because it's a slippery slope. It is very sensitive here. We're going to on this one. Remember in the Bible, it says, be mindful of how you pray, right? So for anybody praying for their person, like if I understand if you've been alone for a long time and you may be very lonely, you may be very sad because of the past failed relationships and heartache, and you just want your person. I get that. Okay. I totally get that. So a lot of prayers could be going up to the Most High God source, like, bring my person to me. I just want my person. But you may not realize how powerful your energy is and your prayer is, where you are breaking up a marriage prematurely here. What you can ask for is for God to align you with your person, okay? And to help awaken and heal your person, to allow them to go through their emotions of whatever karmic cycles they are in, and be able to break those karmic cycles so that you two can align and meet, however, or come back together, so as to not interrupt. We don't want to start another karmic cycle by forcing our counterparts to prematurely close a karmic cycle prior to learning the lesson, if I'm making sense here. Okay, they have to awaken on their own. Sometimes we awaken them, but still it is up to them to close their karmic cycles, right? So what can happen is we can pray for their awakening. We can pray for their healing, right? We can't pray because I pick some people in the collective energy now. Don't lie, collective. But I pick up prayers like, God, please break my twin flame up with his baby mama or his wife. Please break that marriage up. Please make them divorce so they can come towards me. That's in a very improper prayer. Please don't please don't misuse or abuse your line of prayer praying like that. And I don't be trying to tell people what to do, but what I'm saying is this is a very sensitive subject here, because we do have a marriage here. Okay, we do have a marriage. We have, and this could be a lot of you, where your counterpart is married to somebody. They are in a commitment. It could be for a long time, but these two people have drifted apart here, possibly over time, or because your person is awakening and they are no longer in alignment with that karmic person or that karmic cycle. Okay, but they still have to come out of that on their own. But I feel like that in divine timing, these things are working out. So this could be like two people sleeping in the same bed back to back. They can, but they've been married so long, but there's just like somebody is ready to call it quits here in the energy here. But there could be a karmic in the energy that feels like that some of you, what I say about prayer. I just shuffled these cards. I haven't went through them. Mind you, libation says donation, pray, and religion here. Be careful how you pray. Somebody could be under the impression that you're doing some type of spiritual divination, or you're praying their person, their husband, their wife away from them to come towards you here. Okay. And so again, this could start another karmic cycle. So we pray for their protection, pray for their healing, pray for their awakening, pray for their dark and safe, pray for their safety, making it through the dark night of the soul. Okay. Yep. Somebody feel like you're abusing divination. They feel like that's what you do. So again, homewrecker energy. Yep. And somebody is real pissed off. There's somebody's wife or husband, but I pick up on a heavy wife energy that is pissed off because they feel like if you do it divination, if you pull cards, if you do any type of thing with tarot, divine messages, spirituality, anything like that, even if you are in the church and you're online here, somebody feels like that you're praying their spouse away from them, that you're abusing divination. And so there's somebody really angry in here, to gain their spouse here. Somebody is really, 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 really mad. Like really, really mad. They are, but this is another thing. In doing so, this person, whomever this is in the collective, they know that you're their person. They know that you're home. They know if home is where the heart was a person, it would be you. This is what this person considers about you. And I feel like that a marriage has run its course here. And you have two people in a marriage that just stayed together because they've been married for so long. And they've grown to the state of just tolerating each other, just living amongst each other, maybe sleep with each other every once in a while here. It's not the most miserable place in life, but it's like two people are not happy. They just tolerate each other, right? So they are naturally drifting apart here, but someone wants to blame you for the reason why someone has grown intolerable of the tolerance. Okay? They tolerate that. If they tolerate their spouse, they have gone in. It's insufferable to this person to now to just be in this marriage here, just tolerating another person. They want a marriage, or they want a connection or relationship where there's just happiness and joy all the way across the board, beginning to end here. And although it's not going to be happy times, beautiful times all the time, because they're married, they know how these things go. They know that whomever it is married to, they know that that's not life. They don't want to die that way. They don't want to transition from this world in misery here. I feel like they both are miserable with each other, but they tolerate each other because maybe there's a codependency here of just filling space in the house. People, a couple, a married couple, possibly kids, filling space in the house here, okay? But a person is ready to end a marriage here. They are ready, and there's conflict. They're ready to end all the fighting amongst them here. They're sick of it. They are sick of it. But again, this is a marriage. Somebody is ready to call it quits here. And somebody feels like they feel like that whomever is the one, let's say the one that doesn't want to end the marriage, or they just want to keep the marriage, this insufferable tolerance of each other, right? Because it's just what they've grown comfortable with. It's not the best thing, but it's like, hey, I'll take it, because I've been in it for so long. But they feel like it's a natural disaster for this person to actually be this long in this marriage and actually come to a realization that they care about someone else, or that they love someone else, or that they are seeking for someone that actually cares about them, like true family support, true spousal support, somebody that somebody that calms their nervous system here when they may feel like in danger, where they may feel like, also I'm getting that this person that they are with, they are very, like if this person, like if your person is possibly the breadwinner, or they're going through something, I don't know what it is here yet. They could have had an accident at work and hurt themselves, hurt their leg. I don't know. There's for somebody. Somebody could be drawing workman's comp. Is it workman's comp or workers' comp? I don't know. But somebody could have hurt themselves, and they could be like laid off, or they could be drawing workman's or workers' comp here. And they can't even be in peace here and heal in this household that they're in, because it's so chaotic. It's like somebody is very like, no judgment. No judgment. I just can't. I can't see. I don't know. People have made marriage so ugly. It's, you almost don't want to fucking do it. I'm sorry. Maybe not y'all. Me. You almost don't want to do it. You see how miserable people are in marriages? But that's because a lot of people are married to the karmic soulmates or twin flames. That's why. That's why. I'm pretty sure that dynamic will change. The view or perspective of that dynamic will change once divine unions do start coming together here. But I feel like that somebody is always on edge at home, in their home, where they should have peace and calm here. They always have to tiptoe around with this caution energy. They always have to tiptoe around where they should have stability here. Okay. They feel robbed of their stability, of their joy. They feel robbed of the joys and treasures of life, or what a marriage it should provide, or what a marriage should be here. Okay. They feel very lonely in this marriage here. A marriage, something that should have been a gift, turned out to make them feel dull and lifeless, lonely. Like I said, in a home. In a home. It's a lot going on in this energy. Yep. Listen, Hierophant and the Ace of Swords, that's a marriage. Somebody's finding out by being in a poisonous marriage what a true marriage is, what an ordained marriage is here. And somebody is realizing that in a true ordained, somebody is realizing in a true ordained marriage or divine marriage or union here, you work with each other here in all aspects, in all areas here. You just work with each other through the hard times, through everything. But it never should get to the point where you're feeling miserable, where you're feeling stuck, where you're feeling low, lifeless, doleless, isolated, not at ease, not at peace with the person that you lay next to, that you have to see every day, that you have to wake up to every day, that you have to encounter every day. Like, God. And so they're ready to sacrifice this marriage. And end it. Close out that cycle. Yep. Because if anything, the only thing that's left in this marriage is just lust. With a Queen of Swords. Somebody is very vulgar at the mouth. That is what I picked up here. Very vulgar at the mouth. Somebody makes somebody feel like shit. You know? That's a tower. Somebody seeing this or seeing this marriage for what it is and what it is not is a tower to the other person. Okay? I was very debated. Yep, somebody very much so feels caged. Feels caged in this marriage. I'm telling you what I love. And they feel like they always have to have their guard up. They always have to have on a shield of protection or protect themselves against the person that they live with, that they're married to, that they have a long-term relationship and a connection with here. And somebody is standing up and standing in their power with that warrior energy here. Whew. Somebody is pissed off. It's a lot of fire energy. Doesn't mean that there's a fire sign, but another thing that I got in this deck was self-validation and archon energy. So this is a parasitic vibrational frequency or entity here, archons, right? And somebody was constantly seeking validation from their spouse in a marriage here that was only self-pleasing, like their spouse only cared about themselves or what it is that they wanted here, and they ignored this person, their needs, and I don't feel like this is sexual. This feels like emotional needs here, communicative needs, spiritual needs, soulful needs here. Because next, after the archons, we have turned them to God, but it's in the reverse here. Somebody feels very much so, like I was saying last night on the live, like feeling when you get close to God, and then you experience a person, place, or thing, and it moves you away from God, starts to separate you from God, you will feel the lack of the presence of God. You will feel like something is missing. You will feel it. It's undeniable. Once you experience it, when you get too far away from God, you will feel that something is wrong here. And somebody feels like something is wrong. Somebody feels like that God is not in this marriage or in this relationship. So, elevations to everybody in the collective. Look, this is not their heart's desires. Heart's desires is in the reverse. Messages from the divine deck before I begin this read and pull from all other decks. Your twin flame, or your twin, let's just say your kingdom spouse, your divine counterpart here. And this is about foundation here, okay? We have beginning, foundation, foundation, beginning. Foundation, beginning, beginning, foundation here, okay? So where somebody may have stability in one area and they lack in another area, that would be the ones. You have stability in those areas, right? I don't know. I'm trying to weave through this energy. This newfound energy is kind of weird. Yeah, somebody feels like you're a witch. This person's spouse or this person, your counterpart, could even have thought, if they've encountered you for a period of time or whatever the case may be, they could think that you're a witch. They could even question, like, is this person doing witchcraft on me? If they encountered you and they're like, that's my person, or that's what it is that I see as an ideal wife or ideal life partner here. Somebody could even question if you are a witch, especially if you do what I do, you're a reader, you do any type of divination, you do any type of spirituality, you do any type of herbal medicine. Somebody really could feel like you're a witch, but this is also this person's current spouse or soon to be late spouse. I don't know if you call it late. I don't know if that's what you look, confirmation. Soon to be late spouse. So somebody is getting a divorce because now they're using their wisdom here. Okay. Somebody feels like that their spouse that they're married to is a parasite, that they suck the joy, the life from them, or they have. These are a lot down here. Yep, but it is your destiny and this person's destiny to be together. Take that off that table. Don't do that. Matthew 16:20 is here. And that's for somebody, if anybody would like to read that verse. I don't know it by heart. Because you are royalty. You and your person are a royal divine couple possibly. Yeah. And this person is even being royal spiritually ranking here, even on this plane of existence. This person has been on a decline because they are connected to a parasitic spouse here, a karmic parasitic spouse. And I'm not trying to talk to this about this person. I mean, it just is what it is, right? Somebody could feel like you're out of this world here. Like there's something very familiar about you, but something very... Put it down and then get out of the camera. No, you're not getting any more. Go. I already said that was enough. He want more candy. Yep. Therefore, like, you're out of this world. So there's a comparison going on here with your divine. They're realizing that their spouse is not a divine spouse, not a divine counterpart. The connection itself is not divine. Where do I put this? And somebody needs to, this person could be looking into ways to heal the electromagnetic field and the toroidal field. Frequencies, it's all kind of stuff you could do. Actually, you can look for frequencies. If anybody wants to download it's free on any, I don't know if y'all have Apple, is it Apple Store? Whatever it's called. Or for Android users, Play Store here. You can actually download frequency generators that generate frequencies. You just input the number here and it will play that frequency. So somebody could input these frequencies and you could listen to that. Yes, it's very annoying here, but listening to it, it could open you up to the lines of communication, of telepathic communication with you and your person, or this could open up messages from the divine on how it is that you need to move, because at this time, even though you're not connected to your person, you still need to move forward about your business as usual here. Don't sit around and wait for your person. Don't keep praying that your person leaves their person, or that, that, like, just pray for protection, pray for healing, pray for awakening. You know what I mean? But if anybody is interested in that, I do have a frequency generator on here. So whenever I make, because I'm sure nobody has really checked out my other channel because I haven't been uploading on there in like 2 months. Okay. But we have that heal the electromagnetic field as well as the toroidal field. We have a lot in the reverse. Like, I feel like this is somebody's spouse. They feel like you're not chosen. You're not divine. They feel like you're not going to turn this person to God. You're not godly here. Okay. They feel like, I mean, sheesh. Why didn't just knock them out of my hands? I could just be tired from the day, but somebody's wife could be like a retired actress or something. Because I'm hearing something about a debut. Somebody had their last debut. And this could be like a retired actress. There's something here about consignments. Somebody can have like a boutique, like a consignments boutique here with all their actress gear. Or maybe that was something that they wanted to do, that they had anticipated on doing once they retired here, but it just didn't pan out here. Yep, we have alchemy, okay? So this is just a spiritualized form of chemistry. It is used for transformation, creation, philosophy, and proto-scientific traditions. China, Indonesian, is it Eurasian here, Egypt, Africa, etc., etc. Okay. Somebody really feel like you're doing magic on their spouse. I don't know what else to say here. They feel like that even if this person does believe a little bit that you are a divine being here, you are this person's divine counterpart, they still feel like that you're abusing your gifts here to sway their spouse away from them, to sway him away from her. Can't make it up. Away from that person coming in fast. To slow their connection down, to make this person move away from them, or slow this person, how this person feels about this other person down. I feel like that this is somebody that just does, like divorces and breakups and splitting of marriages is more than likely very hard and devastating for a lot of people. That's why I say be careful how you pray, okay? We want to cause the least amount of pain to other people. Even if y'all hear me talking shit about the karmics, making fun, poking and stuff like that, which I do. It's not always right. I have a little too much fun doing that. But we still want to cause the least amount of hurt and pain to any situation, especially when we're talking about this one, because we don't know if you don't know if your divine spouses or counterparts have children and everything. So we got to think about that family unit as a whole here. Okay. So just be careful if you are praying for your person, if you don't know specific things to pray for, you can just pray to God and ask God to take the wheel when it comes to your divine connection, your divine union, okay? And allow you to trust in what it is that God is doing in his works, in his time, in his way, okay? In divine timing, okay? And just allow you to continue to stay focused on what it is that you have going on right now and keep moving forward. Yeah, we're not even finna do this raggedy bitch today. I thought about that situation with that particular user the other night. And I was just like, bro, why did I even react like that? Some people, obviously, she is suffering very greatly, okay? She came on my channel on Valentine's Day during us having a really, really, really good discussion of a divine message that I was delivering. And she wanted to spew hatred on Valentine's Day. She clearly is upset. She clearly is very angry. She clearly is very hurt. Her Valentine's Day probably didn't go as expected here. And I called her a bitch. I surely did. Right to her face. Because she came on my channel talking about, I don't want smoke. So, anyways, when I thought about it later on, collective, I really was like, bro, she must be really miserable. People be hurt. And it shows. No person that's happy, no person that really has a person or that's happy in their life being by themselves or with a person is going on other people's channel looking for problems here. Okay? They simply don't. And so, I pray that she sees the error in her ways. I pray that she gets the healing that she needs. Okay? She's still a bitch. Oh, I'm not gonna change that. I don't take back my word. I stand on everything that I say. She's still a bitch. But I pray that she receives the healing in her mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit that she needs here. Okay? Because it's just sad. And then she came back here again. Must have really, really, really touched the nerve. You know what I mean? Because she came seeking me. Sad. So sad. Anyways, back to business as usual. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, please clear that user's energy from this energetic read, her pollution or her polluted spirit and energy, and send her love and light and healing. Allow her to see the error of our ways. Ashe. Your person, they really could have got hurt at a job. Like this person could have been a breadwinner here. And this is like where somebody, at least they receive respect from their spouse because they were the breadwinner. They were they don't have to be the sole provider, but they could be the primary provider of a household here, of a marriage here, of a family. And this person could have got really hurt at a job here, and they became maybe the secondary breadwinner or whatever the case may be. And, this person had a minor setback for a major comeback here. I feel like that this is when this woman really, or this person's spouse really starts showing them how little they thought of them, like what it is that they really thought of them. This could be a situation where, again, they tolerated each other, but somebody may have shown this masculine or feminine, take it as it resonates, respect because they were the primary or sole breadwinner of the family here. But once this person got hurt and maybe the money wasn't coming in, somebody couldn't afford lavish things, they just couldn't afford to spend this person's money as they wanted to, as this person allowed them to. Somebody really starts showing their true colors of how despicable they were and how much that they truly didn't care for or respect this person or anything. Somebody could be in heavy prayer lately. They could be in the Bible heavy. And again, I don't know. I'm not a person that attacks religious people that believe in the Bible. Again, I read the Bible. Again, I come from a religious background. Again, I believe in the word of God. Again, I believe in Jesus or Yeshua or, Yahushua or however you would like to call him. I believe in all of those things. I don't believe in man's interpretation of God's word, especially not no King James. You're not going to mix my God's words and put it into your terms to make it work and benefit you, but work against the mass of people. That's what I don't like. And what I also don't like and speak against is, and what I also don't like is people using religion against, to dominate over other people, or doing everything that it says not to do, all in the name of God. So those are the things that I speak against, but I don't hate religious people. Again, I am religious here. My religious is different, okay? It's not dogma type of religious, okay? Spirituality to me just means knowing myself here. Okay. My spiritual path has revealed more to me about my life, my background, my past, my present, my future than religion ever has. Okay. And those are only things that I point out here. So if you are religious and you come over here on this channel, please note that you are very much so welcome. I do not have anything against you. I don't attack you. I don't feel like that you're stupid or that you're wrong here. I believe that everyone is allowed to find God in whatever manner that they need to find God. Okay. So don't, y'all hear me talk shit, but that's my experience, okay? What I experience, right? First-hand knowledge. These are facts, right? What I experience around me. It's not everybody, okay? This is not every religion. This is not every church. This is not every pastor. This is not every preacher. This is not, this is not that. Because somebody, your person, you could be spiritual. Again, I feel like that you do divination. You may be spiritual here. You may be a spiritualist, an herbalist here. You may believe in ancestors. You may believe in divine. You may believe in, you know what I'm saying? All different kinds of stuff. And this person may have one way that they believed or saw that God made the world here, and they're just one way or one thing here. And that doesn't make this person wrong or improper. That makes this person, they've just yet to come into themselves here. Okay. And again, we have hearts in the reverse. I don't know what's going on with this energy collective. We have heart's desires in the reverse. We have heart in the reverse. I feel like that this person I feel like for some of you, your person could be a very, very loving type of person. Very loving type of person here. This person that loves to show love, a person that loves to be loved, the person that loves to show the people around them that they love them in whatever shape, form, or fashion. And I feel like that this marriage has shut this person down so much where they no longer even operate out of the heart space. Okay. So this person can be, if they're getting a divorce, there's a separation going on, they're getting a divorce. This person could be very fragile at this moment. So this is another reason why we don't speed things up. We can't do things in our time. And trust me, I'm a person who has zero to no patience. That has been a very trying trial and tribulation for me in my life, is patience. I have none. I have acquired some, over time, recently, but still. Remember how I said in the beginning of this, I said earlier, all today, even like, daily duties, errands, chores, whatever I was doing earlier and stuff, even with the talking on here, moving fast. I have to be able to stop and allow myself to slow down so I don't miss the things in the present moment. That's one of my big flaws, okay? And this is why I said be careful, like, God, I need my person now. I want my person now. Because trust me, I think that. We all do. But I'm not going to pray that. And my thoughts are just as powerful as my prayer here. But I don't want to. You can easily break your person here. For some of you, you need to know that you could easily pray the wrong thing and break your person because your prayer has so much power. It forces them out of a karmic cycle that is not completely or fully closed, or that they have not completely and fully closed and healed from prior to coming to you here, which only what will end up happening is you come together with this person prematurely. It will start another karmic cycle. The relationship won't be right because it's not in alignment yet, because the both of you have to be aligned. We all have to be aligned with our person if we have one. Okay. I'm say it like that. Okay. So this person could be very much so religious here. This person could have a very religious background here. And they could have thought that this marriage was a God ordained marriage. It could have started off very beautiful here, but over time, somebody just realized that this marriage has torn them down or is breaking them down almost to a state of nothingness, almost to where they feel like that they have lost themselves. They have lost self-validation, okay? Self-respect for themselves here, okay? Okay, there's something still here about frequency. So, this person I feel like is awakening. Because we have binaural, beta, theta beats. When your faith is wavering, God is here for you. Pray, meditate, mudras, Om mantras, isochronic tones. Again, binaural, beta, theta beats, and all variations of such. Okay. If you are spiritual, somebody is willing to accept you and your spiritual gifts in their totality. Somebody may be an inquiring mind. Did something fall? Something like could be Jasmine. Justin, Constance, or Tureen. What's turbine? That sounds familiar, but I don't know what that is. What? If they, oh Lord, I'm gonna pray for this person's spouse, ex-spouse, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna pray for them because the thoughts of this person is impure, very impure. I heard turpentine fire. Of their real estate, their house. To be sure that he won't take it in a divorce here, divorce settlement. There could be a divorce going on right now here. Somebody wants to make sure, like maybe it's like, maybe this woman got spousal support, maybe the woman or this person's spouse, they're getting spousal support out, whatever the case may be, alimony, spousal support. I don't really know the true terms of those things. I don't know the difference between the two. I think one is when they are in separation, and the other is when they are in divorce, and if there are kids or properties or anything like that here to maintain financial keep until the other one, it gives them like a certain amount of time to receive this alimony or spousal support, whatever the case may be. And of course there's probably custody battles, but I feel like if this person was the main breadwinner here, they have bank records, they have financial records to show that they are the main breadwinner and provider here. And even if they have to pay like alimony or something like that, the judge could have awarded this person to keep the house. Okay, they possibly could have told the woman to downsize here. And I feel like even with her downsizing here, it's still not, it's not possibly as big as this property that she's being ordered to move out of, but the property is still plentiful big here. Okay. And so this woman could be thinking about burning this house down with turpentine, because I heard that. Okay. Oh, Lord. Somebody moral compass is kind of messed up here, because they just simply don't want this person to have someone else. The thread of fate. What parts of your journey feel guided by something bigger than yourself? How can you trust the process? The warrior. These cards so slippery and big. Oh, it's time for me to fast. Because usually when my energy is kind of, the energy feels thick, it's time for me to fast. Like long fast, okay? Sometimes I intermittent fast. I can't even speak. Please clear my mind chakra at this time. Bring all my chakras to a state of equilibrium, balance, and stability. Activate them all and magnify their protection around all of them. And allow my third eye and my crown chakra to work together at their highest vibration for the highest aspect, truth, clarity, and delivery, as well as my speech. Allow them to work with my throat chakra. Please clear all confusing words, all confusing thought forms and patterns from my energetic field, my toroidal field, and subtle bodies. Ashe, so mote it be. Yep, somebody feels like that it was fated for this to happen here. Fated for this marriage to just run its course here. Somebody feels like that the marriage, they've been married long enough and it's run its course here. Okay, and somebody really showed their true ass or showed their lack of love and respect for this person. Heart is in the reverse twice. We have two people that no longer share love for each other. Again, they just tolerate each other. But somebody saw how much... Don't get in the camera. Come here, right here. Can I help you? What? Where are the socks for your feet that I just gave you? Hmm? What is it? Speak. Kai. Speak. What is it? Okay. Put that candy down. Where's your socks? Go get your socks and put them back on. But she gonna act like I didn't just see her keep that one little piece of candy in her hand. Children. So somebody feels like that it was fated to run its course, and I also feel like that both people know that it was just time for this marriage to just be over, or that it's been over. It's just that they both probably thought that they would just stay in it forever just because they had been in it for a long time here. But somebody has possibly come across you. Somebody has possibly come into awaken into the knowing of your existence, or the existence that they have someone that they are destined to be with here. So they're ending cycles of fate for a new dawn. What fresh start is beginning? How can you embrace it with openness? I feel like that this person has a newfound hope here. It'd be so it'd be so crazy. People tear you down so bad in connections and relationships, and then they expect you to. When you say you want out, when you don't want to deal with it anymore, it'd be like, shocked, clutching my pearls type of stuff. Like, you want out of this? How dare you? How could you want out of this terrible relationship where I constantly tear you down? We've been together so long. We have so much together. Look at all our things together. It's just simple. I'm just tearing you down. That's small. We can overlook that. Like, yeah, the poison apple. I'm telling you. What temptation or unhealthy habit is drawing you in? What is its true cost? The cost of being in a connection or a relationship. And again, many of you have come out of yours here. Your spouses are coming out of theirs. Okay. Some sooner than others. It just takes time here. Connections that were toxic, poisonous to them, depleting of them, having them on the decline in this energy of dull, lifeless here. Heart space not even open or active. Okay. Not even being utilized here. There's an envious rival doing mirror magic on you here, because this person, they are a lost child on the inside. Okay. They fear abandonment. I don't know if this is your person or if this is your person's spouse or ex-spouse, soon to be ex-spouse. But they are jealous of you, and they are doing hella mirror magic on you. I mean, doing hella mirror magic on you. Hella glamour magic. They want to make you look like a drag queen here. Oh, pray for it. Because, and this is what allows me to give a lot of people grace like this sometimes. Even if they're in karmic energy, I know that this be the thing. This has been the systematic program of the matrix, or the false matrix here on this plane of existence, is a lot of people being lost children, wounded children. It was set up like that to wound and hurt you as children. Those are the most powerful parts of us. See me in very childlike energy? That's because I embrace all my childlike spirit here. That was the part of me that was broken first and foremost. Before anything in this world, before any relationship, before any encounter, most of us were broken, abandoned, wounded, traumatized as children. This is for a reason. Because that inner light child, it is the most innocent, pure energy of ourselves, the most powerful. When we heal that, when we connect to that, and this person has yet to find it, this envious rival, your person's ex-spouse that's doing glamour magic on you, possibly even doing womb magic on you to make you lose your ability to reproduce if you're still in childbearing ages. That's for some of you. They could even be doing it towards this masculine here, trying to make sure that you guys don't, you guys don't have children together. Child sad. And I just feel like it'll never happen. I'm not worried in this energy. I'm not. But I feel this energy feels very, very fragile, collective. Very fragile. Even when your person comes towards you, I feel like that they will have done enough of the healing where, you know, they are allowed in your energetic field or allowed to align with you and come together with you. But I feel like this person will still be very much so fragile. So I would just suggest for those of you that come together with your person, if this message resonates with you, just be very delicate with your speech and your way, because mind you, this person is not awakened as you. They're not as healed as you. They may not be as ascended as you are. That doesn't make them lesser. I don't feel like that you're going to get irritated with this person, but this person may feel a little twinge of intimidation because of how highly elevated you are spiritually here, how healed you are, how you've healed your inner child, how you've healed emotional wounds and heartache and trauma. And this person may be a bit intimidated by that because they're not there yet. But you are their guiding light and path as well here for their inner child. Your inner child, your healed one, will guide their wounded child or even their lost child. Because not everybody in the collective has a childhood of wounds and trauma. Some people could just feel like lost children, like no direction, no sense of direction. And that could be traumatizing in itself. It just depends on the person. Okay. Yep. And there is, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Because that's connected to this cord. So there's a tower here. And I keep freaking leaning on that cord. Anyways, there's a tower here. I gotta get a ring light. So I don't have to do all that. There's a tower here. But I feel like with this lost child here, see that long road, windy, very narrow here. What's that saying? Narrow is the path of the righteous one. Walk on the straight and narrow. It's not straight, it's very windy, but it's still very narrow here. Okay. So this person may feel like that they may come towards you and they may feel a twinge of intimidation. They may feel like that they're walking a fine line around with you. They may have to tiptoe around you. They may be a bit intimidated until you help them get into the comfortability of just them being themselves, and that they can't make any mistakes. Everything that they do for themselves is what they do for the both of you. Is what they do for their highest good. And they can't make any mistakes because they're at the realization here. And even if they make mistakes, they aren't really mistakes per se. They are rewards, you know. So I feel like this tower, this reminds me of like a lighthouse, okay? A lighthouse that is at the end of this path. All the way up here. It looks like this person is looking like it's going to take a long ways and a long journey, far beyond what they can see, to get to where you are, or to even feel like that they are worthy of being in your energy. But I feel like you're the lighthouse there. Very much so. Yep. The guiding light, telling you what I love. That's different. They just be throwing all kinds of stuff here. Like all kinds of stuff out. The shapeshifter Are you adapting too much to please others? Or is flexibility serving you? Where do you need to stand firm? Somebody feels like you can help guide them back to themselves or who it is that they're truly meant to be. It's like you've already done it here. So you're like the precursor here. Like, why am I stumbling all over my words like this? I do not like it. But there is someone lurking in the shadows. As to be expected here. As to be expected. Yeah, somebody is definitely trying to paint some illusions. Yep. The endless path. They want to make this person's ex-spouse, whomever this is, they want to make this person, yep, an endless path to becoming wise. They want to make this person journey feel like endless, like they'll never be able to accomplish anything. And this could have been the energy that this person was in towards your person when they were together. Like, they'll never amount to shit. Like I said, once they became unemployed or laid off or, hurt, it's like this person start really, 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 really degrading your person. Okay. This person could be a Queen of Wands, or she could be very pretty or very beautiful, very vain. I'm hearing. Yep. Could be their child's mother. This could be your energy. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, somebody they have a family with. Water. Go drink water. Go drink some water. What you drink today? Juice only? Go drink some water, a little bit of water. Yep, but this person does want to come to you and court you. They have a romantic offer. Because they feel like that you're good luck. But they feel like this is destiny, okay? And there's somebody in their head about this. This person could have even stated this to this person. This person that they are leaving behind that wants to hold them back. Hold the two of you from coming together. Hold the two of you apart. Or again, hold this person back in such a way. This is like possibly like in divorce litigations or something like that. Like constantly just making crazy ass demands here to keep this person on this endless path so they'll never be able to obtain the wisdom here to, make it towards you, heal one, both, the other. I don't know. Yep. The ending of a marriage. Somebody that they're married to, that they're in a partnership or commitment with. And I feel like it's been a long time. Jada or Jace is significant. This came out crossing. So if this person is feeling, if they've already gotten the divorce and the divorce is being finalized and they're ready to move forward here, this person is hesitating back and forth whether they should come towards you or whether they should just not come towards you. It's now the time, blah, 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 blah. And it feels like that is because this is this woman that's doing this to this person to have this person in their head, making them rethink moving on to calmer waters here. Okay. Could be that Knight of Pentacles. Why is it crossing? They want this person to see you as some type of like, I heard like a sea hag like Ursula off of The Little Mermaid. I'm sorry, bro. It's been a long day, collective, so my energy is not, Yeah, they want this person to see you as a sea hag with this glamour magic here. I'm telling you. Because this person is heartbroken. And I'm not laughing at them because the divorce possibly just got finalized or is about to be finalized. Somebody can no longer hold this person up. That's why that Knight of Pentacles is sideways. They can no longer hold this person up and this person is in their head about it here. Somebody actually could be having a mental break here, but I kind of don't see why, unless there's a backfire of some type of magic here that this person is doing. This person could have also tried to poison your person here with that poison apple energy, and they're in to make this person lose their mind here. Yeah, that was a bad judgment call, Spirit is saying, because this person is still enthusiastic with the choices they've made as of recently or as of late. Yep. And they definitely, this woman does not want this connection to work out. She does not want this connection to work out. She does not want this person to move towards onto calmer waters here, move towards you, move towards a connection, move somewhere where they're happy here. They do not want it to work out here. Okay. Somebody also thought that they were very, very skilled with the Eight of Pentacles sideways after the Judgment in the reverse. They thought that they were going to be able to keep this divorce just dragging on and on and on and on. And they're heartbroken and in their head here because, you know, it's over. They did not want this this judgment to be finalized, this divorce to be finalized. Somebody could have even been dodging signing the papers here. And I'm telling you, this person, I mean, this woman got what it is that she needed in order to take care of herself. I'm pretty sure that this person takes care of their children. They will not leave their children to fend for themselves here. But this woman is just pissed off because she lost this person and now she's doing magic. You know, it's fine. These energies are always such the same. I mean, I don't mind giving out the messages to y'all collective. It just be, the karmic energy be draining. It'd be so draining. Because another thing that I heard too, I'll probably do that in another reading because I got several downloads earlier. Yep. Victory with this divine union. After ending a relationship with a karmic, somebody that was very immature, somebody that had a very loose mouth. That's what I'm getting here. Like their verbal expression is very immature. This is like somebody who exhibits a very low IQ and they get upset. They just may say wild, off the wall, off the top shit. Is that off the top shit? Is that how I say that? They may say just wild, off the wall type of shit. Okay. Like they'll say anything. It's like talking without thinking here. Like they'll say anything that comes to mind, anything that they don't even think of here. And somebody is sick of it. That's another reason why they ended this. This is like verbal abuse. Yeah. To have this person stuck. A King of Pentacles. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They are celebrating this divorce. I feel like the divorce is final or it's about to be final and somebody is celebrating it. Somebody also doesn't want to come towards you until the divorce is final. And they're just kind of like, okay, well, very wise decision. Very noble of this person to do. Child, this woman could have even tried to take this man out and collect a life insurance policy. That's been found out as well. With that Page of Wands, the Death, the King of Pentacles. Give me more. Elaborate. Confirm. Yep. For a life insurance policy. Knowing that this person was in their divinity. Somebody could have tried to sell this person. Like this, like somebody going to the crossroads or some shit here. Because I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to come. Somebody going to the crossroads and trying to offer up you and this person's divine connection or partnership or contract here. There go to crossroad. No, that's a Three of Wands. Close enough. I was wrong. But we have Temperance energy, Four of Wands, and the Lovers. Again, there's something here about a house. A house, a property, something like that. Like, I don't know how most of you feel about that. I don't know. This could be this masculine's like a family house or something like that he lived in with this wife. That could be one reason why with the divorce she's required to move out to a different property here, because it's like his family's house. Like it was like his mom and dad's house or something like that, passed down to him, passed down from generations here. She was trying to keep this man's family's house. Oh, Lord. That's why I said he won like the house, or he was able to keep the house in this divorce here, and that made him happy. Okay. This could even be a house where he has a lot of childhood memories here. Okay. And he's moving forward. This King of Wands, possibly. I don't know what that is. Chariot, King of Wands, Justice, the Moon. Give me more. What's the Chariot, King of Wands? Because this better not be what I think it is. The Hangman in the reverse. One more. It's the Hangman in the reverse with the Chariot and King of Wands. Oh Lord, this person is so annoying. You also have an ex in your back in your energy, or they're trying to invade your energy here, or they're trying to, knowing that your person is coming out of this divorce and this person is still coming into their healing here. You know, they could just be coming out of the dark night of the soul. You have an ex here that's a King of Wands, or possibly a fallen twin flame. This person, they can't invade your energy anymore. So they are invading this King of Pentacles energy to try and keep this person from coming towards you. This is like somebody sending energetic projections to this King of Pentacles mind space, or even dream state, to make it look like that you've moved on and you sacrificed the connection with this person. You've moved on with them, the King of Wands here. Somebody is very childish here. They're just trying to hold you back or keep this person from coming towards you here. Again, somebody is playing on this King of Pentacles fragilities. That's not even a word. They're playing on this King of Pentacles delicate areas. You know what I mean? They're fragile areas here. They want this King of Pentacles, this King of Wands wants this King of Pentacles to think that you moved on and sacrificed your connection with the King of Pentacles to go towards and be with the King of Wands. Child. Ugh. Yeah. Because this person is jealous of your new connection. Okay? They're jealous. They're jealous. But yeah, it won't go through. Whatever this King of Wands is trying to do, or have this King of Pentacles, I don't know if these two people could know each other or what is going on here. We do have Temperance energy that came out prior to that, right? Temperance, the sun. So this could actually be in the spiritual realm here. This could be in like a spiritual court as well. But somebody could be doing something in the spiritual realm to make this King of Pentacles think, knowing that this person hasn't gotten there yet. If you know how to protect yourself, your mind, your body, your thoughts, your dream state here, you know how to protect your energy from invaders and trespassers, especially exes, fallen twin flames, people that try to sacrifice you, your divine contracts and stuff. Try to make you transition, because that's also what this is here. That somebody is making a King of Pentacles. They're attacking your King of Pentacles now because this person isn't there yet spiritually here. So like I said in the beginning, the prayers for your person, your divine counterpart that is coming in alignment or coming towards you, or you them, could be for this person's protection of the mind, body, soul, and spirit, protection from harm, protection from evil eye, protection from fallen twin flames, evil exes and spouses and stuff like that. You can ask for protection. You can ask for healing of the heart space and of the mind here. You can ask for to help them through their awakening, extra healing and protection through their dark nights of the soul here, because you do have an ex person here that is trying to, they're either speaking to this person physically, which means they know each other, or they're doing this shit in the spiritual realm. A Queen of Cups is significant here. You could be a Queen of Cups. You can have heavy, oh, that's why. That's why. That's why this ex is doing this to you. That's why. Because you have, I hear, overlapped their ranking. Like they could have been very much so demoted in their ranking, this past person, whomever this is. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups here, okay? With the Ace of Cups here, okay? With the Hierophant, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles, okay? One more. Queen of Wands. What else? Seven of Pentacles. And this is why this ex-person, this King of Wands, is in this energy trying to fight or compete with your new person. They lost the contract with you, fair and square. Especially if they tried to offer you up and sacrifice you here. They tried to block you from becoming an empress. They did. That was their wish fulfillment. So they could give your divine empress energy to a Queen of Swords that they chose over you. It's just like, wow, Spirit is saying that's the truth. You healed from this person. And now you have a King of Cups who is a true alchemist. Your new person. This could be a King of Pentacles, King of Cups energy, where this person is very emotional about you. And they're coming out as the King of Swords as well with the High Priestess energy. So your person is a match to you in all areas. You came out as the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, okay? You came out, wait, let me make sure. You came out as the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. This is your energy right here. Your past person, they came out as King of Wands, the Hangman in the reverse. You hear me? Like, this is your energy, right? Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Your person is coming out as the King of Cups, the King of Cups, the Magician, the High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Your person is your match. Hierophant, High Priestess. This just means that your person is tapping into their divine feminine healing energy, their power. This is what this means. This person is transforming, alchemist. This person could be a natural alchemist here. But they had to activate their heart space again in order to get this. But this person's standing on business about you. I don't feel like that they're playing. They see you as their family, their forever family. Okay? Even if they have children, even if you have children with this past person, they have children with their past person, they still see you as their divine family. Possibly as their soul tribe here. Right? And they don't want the festivities to end. The joy, the merriment. I'm hearing the merriment. Your person can have an accent as well too. This person could have their term of endearment could be darling. But this person gained the strength and the courage to close out this cycle because they have to go through what it is that you went through. They had to learn to walk away as you did here from secret people, hidden enemies, sleeping with the enemy, people of secret animosity and jealousy and stuff like that. People that were deceptive. Okay. I don't know if y'all seen the Seven of Swords. People that were deceptive here. Okay. People trying to steal, find many ways to steal this person's power, just like they did to you. Your person is going through the same thing. People that tried to steal your person's power and leave them out in the cold in a state of lack here. A person that is meant to be an emperor. Somebody tried to, this King of Wands is trying to steal this King of Pentacles emperor. Like, come on now, we're going to do this shit again. But he lost. Wah, wah, wah. He lost. You know why? Because he's still in South Node player energy. How you going to compete with somebody who is choosing to step into their divinity when you chose to stay a player? There's no competition. That's why this King of Wands lost, and that's a tower to them. And they burdened now. Why they burdened? Because they tried to breadcrumb you, this King of Wands, and you end up protecting and defending yourself. And I feel like if this person was set to be a protector and a defender for you, spiritual realm and or physical realm, you had to do this alone. This person threw you on a bus so they get for pieces of ass, surface level pleasures here for women that aren't in it. They in the Queen of Swords energy. That's about it, child. They didn't realize that they were cutting their own nose off to spite their face. Them rejecting you was basically signing their own death deal. And I'm talking about spiritual death as far as the divine connection comes with you. And now they see you in this peaceful, cool, calm, and collective energy here that you had to gain on your own. That you had to get yourself unstuck and fend for yourself. And now you've gained this. They see this now. Now they want to bind you and get you stuck. Now they want to bind your new person coming in and get them stuck. They want to bind your sacral chakra. Again, we got two people working on your womb and sacral chakra. 1444. So, binaural beats, theta beats, you can listen to them. So, some of them are best used, they work the best if you listen to them with headphones in here. But sacral chakra, you take spiritual baths or anything like that, but you can wear the color orange. You can get orange crystals. Carnelian is a good one here. You got two people. This King of Pentacles ex-wife or soon to be ex-wife, and you got a King of Wands, an ex, a fallen twin flame, that are both working on your sacral chakra, trying to bind your sacral chakra, trying to bind your womb space from having kids with this new person. Who even said that y'all wanted to have kids? Why everybody just assume that when all these divine unions come together, everybody just gonna be pregnant? Like, everybody don't want to have kids. Everybody not set to have kids. There could be new births of new business ideas, generational wealth, new births of inventions to help heal the collective, new births of different missions, different paths that have been forged. It's not always children here, but somebody is also trying to bind your spirit babies in the spiritual realm. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to bind, two people are trying to bind your sacral chakra, your womb, because the 10 of Pentacles is connected to it. This is like, I'm not trying to be vulgar. I'm gonna just be honest real quick. When you and your person connect, your person's phallus, their penis is the key to unlock your portal, and your portal, it releases the 10 of Pentacles for the both of you. Only a divine masculine who has a healed phallus, that has a healed phallus, can turn that phallus into a key to unlock the womb space of a divine feminine, to unleash or to connect to, or you know what I'm saying, open a portal to access the 10 of Pentacles spiritual inheritance, to bring it down here in the physical realm. Can't no player ass King of Wands do this shit. Child, we gonna give them grace here, collective, because I don't have time. They trying to hold you back because you're envious. Pay attention to your womb space, to your abdomen area, masculine and feminine. If any of you feel like you're a divine masculine and this message resonates with you, pay attention to your Peter Whacker. Also, I want people to know that the divine feminine and the divine masculine sexual reproductive system, when you place them together, you get the Ankh. Womb, phallus. Okay? I just want y'all to know that. Womb space, ovaries, phallus, testicles. Period. It's also known as an oscillator. That's how immaculate God made us. All these tools built in our bodies. All these complex things right inside of us. You said it's hard to see me? I apologize. It's probably like 5,000 devices connected to this Wi-Fi at this time, you know. But hopefully y'all can hear me. Yeah, and guess what? Whomever these people are that tried to go to the crossroads on y'all connection, y'all divine connection, they ended up wounded. People gonna learn about going to the crossroads because Papa Legba, I say to you, don't fuck with everybody. Papa Legba is more than likely, you know, he is a very, he operates under certain sovereign rules. He does what it is that he wants. Some would, you know, consider Legba as a trickster spirit, but not really. Legba tricks people who go to the crossroads and think that they actually have the spiritual clearance, spiritual ranking, or the respect of he and his lineage and their power to have them do something against divine beings when they don't have the spiritual clearance, nor ranking, nor protection. So he will trick people, in a sense, trick you right out your damn spirit and your soul. That's the truth. But he is within his spiritual right to do so. That's why people better stay their ass out them crossroads, stay out the graveyard, because somebody also went to the crossroads with graveyard dirt. That's what I'm picking up right now. Yeah, so they can put you as far away from being single as possible, or so they can put you as far away from this person, put so much distance between you and this person, keep you single. The nerve. The nerve. It's quite unbecoming of them. Yeah. But you free, you trust me, your ovaries, feminine, they'll function properly, as well as your sexual drive, as well as this masculine testicles. If this masculine start, they felt like that they, you know, couldn't get it up. I feel like that they don't feel that way no more. I feel like they've been freed from maybe an imbalanced sexual drive or an imbalanced sexual appetite. Ain't that it? Harlem 13, Isaiah Cat. That's such a long name, but you know, but ain't that it? Like, you definitely, everybody has free will. And they use their free will to go dig up and, you know, desecrate graves, digging up dirt in the graveyard. That's a spiritual violation in itself, baby. The entities that come along with that. Because now you done interrupted somebody else's ancestral grounds here. Not to mention you disrespected Mother Earth. Okay? So that's multiple spiritual laws violated right there. Then you go to the crossroads with the violations in hand and think Legba is going to not trick you. Crazy. It's crazy work. Honestly, I'm too scared to do spells, bro, because it's just too many fine print in the clauses and stuff with these spell works and stuff. You got to do them certain times. You got to do them you got to wear certain colors. You got to not eat. You got to eat. Your body got to be a certain something. You got to do it during certain moon cycles. You have to keep it continuously going. You got to do it every 7 days for some. You got to wear, you know what I'm saying? You got to use certain candles. It's all kinds of shit that entails doing these spell works, and people get sloppy with it. And another thing, verbiage is very, very, very critical in most spell work here. You can mispronounce one word, okay? And the whole spell backfires on you. It's just too risky. It's just too risky. Yeah. But anyways, masculine, feminine. You and your person are coming together. Okay, there may be a speedy marriage. I don't know. Y'all may go to Vegas and elope here. That's for some people, not all. Okay, there could just be a quick courthouse marriage here to keep it on the hush here. Not so that somebody wants to hide you, but just to keep people out of y'all fucking business, especially these people that are in this conflictual charging against you impulsive energy that want to come, that, you know what I'm saying, that want to constantly sully up y'all energy here, want to come forward. It's like, yeah, nah. Last minute messages for the collective. This has went on long enough. I'm ready to get out of the energy because listen, my throat card sticking up in my Panther Oracle, right? Look at you. 3 of Cups. Y'all gonna go on a spa day. Y'all gonna go on a vacation or whatever. And y'all will enjoy each other. For those of you that wanted to know about your person, okay? Y'all will enjoy each other. Y'all will have peace. Y'all will be able to enjoy each other's company, each other's happiness, each other's healing. Y'all will. These people, these are last minute attempts. These are like children at this point in time to me in my life. They're very much so like children or scattering roaches, trying to hurry up and salvage whatever it is that they can, because they know that the devil is ultimately coming for that ass, because they sold their divine counterparts in contracts of sacrifice and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if this King of Pentacles wife or ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife, did the same to him, and maybe that she's his handler, because that's what we found out, that most of our karmic twin flames and fallen soulmates and all of that are, they end up being our handlers. They sell us, they pimp us out, they pimp our energies out. And then they remain in our life no matter how terrible they treat us. They insist that they remain in our lives because they are just as good as we're going to ever get. And they continue to break us down until we are almost nothingness. Defeat. They will be defeated. They have been defeated. I don't feel like that have been or will be. They have been. And again, y'all may go on a vacation. This may be like going to Vegas, getting married or eloping, and then going straight on a vacay to get to know one another away from people. Like, people won't know about it until y'all fully married, come back from your honeymoon type of shit. Okay? Yep. Because somebody has to plan in private here. This King of Pentacles. Yeah, because they know that people trying to give out bribes and do rituals on your connection here. So yeah, this person could have got advice from a friend on how they can go about moving under the radar inconspicuously, because it's damn show here after the wise guide, the invisible cloak, how to move around invisibly here where nobody knows where you're going here. Okay. Yep. But this will be triumphant here, and you both will be in a good help, a good addition to each other. That's what they ass get for going. Oh boy, this is what they ass get for going to the crossroads. The exes, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Sorry, evidence, nightmare. These are entities here. Confinement, spiritual jail, bind it. Okay. What else? Because it was a trap. It was a trap. Your fallen twin flame, or this was a trap, and something has possibly followed these people home. It was a trap. Man, they really thought that they could offer you up at the crossroads or give a gift to Legba at the crossroads. And Legba, I'll release you back to your respective places with love and light, because he does not like being called upon and not being utilized. Be careful with that. Be careful on the deities you call upon too, collective. Okay. Now these people are being robbed of possibly their spiritual gifts. This your ex, this their ex. They're being robbed of their spiritual gifts. So this is them. They tried to rob you of your spiritual gifts here. Tried to rob you of your stability and put you in danger. Okay. And I feel like both of y'all are just in this Zen energy, like, who gives a damn? So collective, that is all that I have for this particular energetic read. I hope that helped you wherever you are in your life, especially for those of you that are kind of on edge or antsy about when is your person coming in. I would just say continue to be patient. We waited this long. We went through this much turmoil with the wrong people for so long. You know, sometimes it's just a price we have to pay, and wait a little longer here. Be patient here. Okay. Or be patient. Man, I don't know what's going on with my speech, but I'm going to release y'all energies back to your respective places with love and light collective, as I call my energy, my power, my magic, my vitality, my protection, my spiritual gifts, my abundance, my truth, clarity, and all variations of such back to me from all people, places, things, situations, energies that have connected to me, drained from me, or siphoned from me, or that are hiding in the shadows. unjustly. And I close all doors and portals and windows and heal and seal all cracks and crevices to and from my energetic field, including that of this connection for this collective read. Ashe, so mote it be, and so it is. Collective, remember if the message resonates with you. I know it got a little choppy. I know it lasted a little long. I know it was a bit confusing, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. You know, I'm in a different time, on a different timeline, different vibrational frequency. This is new to me. Not this, but the heavy energy. So, you know, as I navigate through it, I ask that y'all be patient with me, continue to support the channel and platform. And I thank y'all and I love y'all. And I will see you guys on the next read. Peace.